we'll keep track of that and keep you posted. Now to our weather.
Well, yeah, we're talking about the snow that's been going to be dumping on the mountain. But first, Natasha, you're saying if you live here in the city, get set. We're about to get a lot of rain.
Yeah, in about 20 minutes or 30 minutes. So far for Portland, we've had some nice breaks from the rain, but the next round is just a few miles away. Here's our view right now from downtown Portland, looking off to the north. There's I-5 and I-84 there in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, but that wind is really coming through. Moving in from the northwest. It's 45 degrees right now. Wind right now at the surface out of the southwest, but winds aloft out of the northwest. So that is dragging in all this moisture. So when's our next round coming through? You can see highlighted right here in the yellow and orange, right near Scappoose, over towards St. Helens, and now approaching Battleground. We have our next cluster of really heavy rain. Should be moving overhead as soon as we get closer to about 7 o'clock, moving in a southeasterly direction, keeping a pace of about 15 miles per hour. Over to Ridgefield, wet roads there, no surprise, 43 degrees. This is I-5. You're looking southbound, and as you're heading southbound, be prepared for some slow ups as certainly the wet weather is causing some issues. Satellite and radar imagery over the last couple of hours. We're continuing to see breaks, yes, in between these showers, but now the heavy stuff starts to arrive. This is tonight, all the way through midday tomorrow. Over to Seaside, you can also see in the distance there, even with a few cloud breaks, more of those heavy showers on the way, 46 degrees. So winter storm warning. This is our big headline for the next 24 hours. This winter storm warning will be in effect, though, through Saturday, 4 o'clock in the morning. This includes the Cascades all the way up to the Canadian border and as far south as Lane County. Now, just to the east, we also have our high wind advisories in effect out towards the Dalles and eastern Oregon. So driving through the gorge on the east end as you pass Hood River, you're going to run into some pretty gusty winds and certainly over our mountain passes. So this is where at the peak levels we could see anywhere from 45 to 55 miles per hour. Now snow levels will be falling as low as about 2,000 feet, but the big time accumulations, that's expected above 3,000 feet. So that puts you right there. Government Camp, Highway 26. You can see the snow is covering the roadways. Winds have been picking up. Not a lot of traffic right through this section. Over to SANTIAM Pass, you can see the snow continues to fall, and it looks like folks might be chaining up or assessing the situation there. That's at about 3,700 feet there, Highway 20. Over to Willamette Pass, you can see the road there certainly covered with snow, and this will continue. I think some of the toughest driving periods is going to really be tonight through tomorrow morning to midday. Government Camp between now and tomorrow right around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, we could see upwards of 10 inches of snow. If you're going to be heading through the gorge, we're not expecting much for accumulations right on I-84, but certainly nearby. So the communities that line the freeway, you're looking at accumulating some snow, probably less than an inch though as we get to the next 24 hours. Over to LeGrand and Baker City, you may be talking about 2 to 4 inches of snow out there near I-84. Bend up to about 2 inches, but again, it's the peaks. It's where we go to our resorts. This is where we're looking at some big time accumulations, closer to about 2 feet on the high end, possibly even 3 feet of snow. So a lot going on here as we get through the first part of your weekend. So let's talk about when we can expect some of those breaks. Not happening tonight, not happening tomorrow. In fact, we get through about 5:30 in the morning tomorrow. That's when some of the heaviest snow is going to be falling over the Cascades. Heaviest rain also falling over the valley. It'll come in bursts as we get to the afternoon. Then we start to see things kind of wind down and eventually drying out by Saturday, leaving us with pretty decent conditions Saturday afternoon through Sunday. Sunday, a few more morning showers for you. And then looking at the middle of next week, mostly cloudy skies, and your temperatures will actually be moving into the low to possibly mid-50s by the time we get to next Wednesday. So ending February with a charge and then going into March feeling pretty nice. Yeah.